Hey everybody, it's Jenny. Sorry for the delay. Just have to set things up on Facebook. Anyway, it's Tuesday, which means it's time for our weekly COVID-19 guidelines updates as we gather together on Tuesday mornings with the clergy and the lay leadership from around the diocese. We get information, and I want to pass on that information to you so that we are all on the same page as far as where we are and what's going on and what can we do and what can't we do. So this week, we heard a bit more about introducing the common cup for our communion services. And what we heard is that a decision about introducing or reintroducing wine to Holy Eucharist will be coming later in the fall. And the reason for that is that our vaccination rates are not where they need to be. We are far below the 70% for the state and in our own county here in Forsyth. And so we are suspending the cup for a little bit longer, hoping that those vaccination rates will come up. And as we wait for those vaccination rates to come up, we are also continuing to do some research around the safety and protocol of offering the common cup. One of the things that the diocese and the leadership around these guidelines is intending and expecting is that once children, the ages 2 and up, are also able to get a vaccine, that the common cup will truly be more of a common cup available to all folks who want to partake. So we expect to hear more about that later in the fall. But between now and then, we've already ordered the silver set so that when we do get the go ahead for including the chalice, we will have the silver set here able to be used so that folks can receive communion out of the silver set, which we're grateful for. One other thing that we expect to hear more about in the coming weeks is the ability for people who are fully vaccinated to sing without masks in the worship service. Again, we're not, the diocese is not ready to make that call yet. There's still ongoing listening and research around masks and singing, or vaccinated folks maskless and singing. So more details to come about that. And that was basically the two updates that we heard this week. A lot of wait and see, wait and hear. And we're grateful for that our diocese is paying attention to the science and leading us on a path that is allowing us to be able to regather in ways that are protective for all parties, whether you're vaccinated or unvaccinated. But I will reiterate that if you are unvaccinated and you would like to have a conversation about the vaccine, please call me, email me, text me, schedule a Zoom. I'll be happy to talk to you about why getting a vaccine is a good idea. And unless your doctor has told you to not get vaccinated, why getting vaccinated actually lives into the loving our neighbor as ourselves mentality of our Christian faith. So please get vaccinated if you haven't yet, and continue to pray for those who are still discerning if a vaccine is right for them. One thing I do want to let you know that the vestry decided on this past Sunday during our vestry meeting is to conclude our time of offering Zoom services. Before we go into that, I want you to know that we will continue to live stream our service to Facebook. And if we get 2 more people who subscribe to our YouTube channel, we will also be able to live stream to our YouTube channel. And we are working on ways to also live stream to our website, www.stanswinstonsalem.org. But some of the introduction of the new technology is being hindered by our desire to go through Zoom as a way of reaching out to our parishioners. So please know that our final Zoom service will take place this coming Sunday on June 27th. And after that, so when our service comes on July the 4th, folks who aren't ready to be in the building, but who still want to worship from home will be able to worship by viewing that on our Facebook page and hopefully on our YouTube page by that point. It really depends on if we get enough subscribers to that. Either way, the service will always be posted to our YouTube page following the conclusion of our Sunday service. It also is posted to our website. So there are other ways of watching the service after the fact if Facebook is not a place where you want to participate. That being said, to view our service live on Facebook does not require a Facebook account. Our page is public. All you have to do is Google St. Anne's Winston-Salem Facebook, and you click on the link, and that'll take you right to our page. And you are welcome to watch the service without an account. What you won't be able to do, though, is to offer up prayer requests in the comment section. And the same is true for our YouTube page. You can watch it, but you won't be able to add any prayer requests into the comments on that page either. But for those who do add comments, either Facebook or when we're able to use YouTube, those prayer requests are shared in the midst of our worship together, and we pray for those prayer requests as they come in. Now, there is a bit of a delay in any prayers that come in after the fact. I will lift up in prayer when I am editing the service to be posted on our website. So this is the first information to you that our final service, including Zoom, will take place on Sunday, June the 27th. Moving forward, we will do the Facebook Live, YouTube live stream service and offer a Zoom coffee hour after the service for folks at home to participate in. We have room in our service for anybody who wants to come for in-person worship, be it at our outdoor service, weather permitting, at 8 a.m. or indoor service, as long as you're wearing masks, at 10 a.m. We have room in the nave, and then we have overflow in the parish hall. So I want to encourage you, if you're comfortable going to the grocery store, if you're comfortable going out to dinner, if you're comfortable visiting with friends, please find a way to get comfortable coming back to church. Church is the body. It is not a building. And we have done a wonderful job of staying connected during this time of pandemic, but the doors are open, the seats are empty, and we would love to have you not only with us online, but also in the building with us at the worship service. Tomorrow, it is tomorrow, I'll be meeting with David and Lauren and Jason from Grind and Brew Productions as we begin to explore what live music in our worship service will look like and what that will sound like. So there's more information to come about on that topic of having live music instead of videos in our worship. So here's the recap. Common Cup won't be back probably until the fall. We're still waiting to hear about fully vaccinated people singing without masks in our worship. Get a vaccine if you haven't already. June 27th will be our last live streaming that includes Zoom. You do not need a Facebook account to watch our service on our Facebook page live. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we can also live stream there. And soon we will have live music during our Sunday morning worship services. And the last thing is, please find a way to come back to church, to the building for worship, and join one another around the table. All right, friends, that's it for me. Please pray for me. I will continue to pray for you, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care and God bless.